Good morning, everyone. This is Teddy Tarvis with your Wednesday, May 22nd morning wake-up call. So let's get right into it, starting with the corn. In the overnight session, corn is up 3.5 cents for the July contract. Moving over to the beans, also up 3.5 for the July contract, sitting right around that 12.40 area. And then we have wheat. Chicago wheat up 13.5. It has now surpassed the $7 threshold. It's at 7.11 as we speak, and then you have new crop wheat at 7.50. So this is a bit of a recurring pattern that we're seeing now as the overnight sessions continue to show a little bit of strength. But what's important is that the day session obviously has more volume, but it's important to note that things can still kind of back off throughout the day session, being that the main driver of this wheat story is what's going on in Russia. Now, Russia is projected to lose a big portion of their wheat crop, but it seems like estimates right now are coming out at around 10% of their crop is going to be lost, and we could still see new numbers. It could move up to 15 or even 20% by the time we're done with all of this. But this is something to note, is that the overnight sessions continue to do pretty well compared to the day sessions. So coming off a turnaround Tuesday yesterday, we'll see if we can see continued strength today. So we did get the planting numbers on Monday. Corn planting picked up pace to 70% compared to what the average 71% is. So we've caught up. Last week was a record week for us. So doing well there. Beans planting pace is at 52%. The average is 49. So we have doing pretty well there as well. I think buyers were expecting a poor planting report, but we are 3% over the 5-year average. As well as wheat, we are at 79% compared to a 65% 5-year average. So also doing well there. I think, a lot of people were also kind of expecting things to quiet down with the wheat because how much longer can this Russian wheat story really affect the U.S.? That is the question. And it's how many people are going to continue to believe the numbers that are coming out and all that good stuff. So it'll be interesting to see here what continues to happen. But there is some moving over to the weather side. There is some good weather that is coming in for the corn for 6 to 10 days out. So going into Memorial Day weekend, we would expect that there should be some good strength here coming into the middle and the back end of the week. For beans, it's roughly the same thing. There is some good weather in place here over the next 6 to 10 days. So this is a time to be getting some hedges in place or just over the next 2 weeks. So please think about that. And then moving over to the cattle side, nothing too new here. Box beef has been doing super well. And basically the assumption is that we could keep seeing cash a little bit higher, maybe $1 higher, but that's already been kind of pre-priced in to what we're seeing in the future. So can box beef continue to drive us higher? I said this, I think last week. I think it very well could. So we're just going to continue to watch these numbers and continue to see how the back half of this week treats us. So feel free to reach us at allendalehub.com. Check out all our research and hedge recommendations here over the next couple of weeks. Feel free to give me a call anytime at 815-578-6173. Again, this is Teddy Tarvis with your Wednesday, May 22nd morning wake-up call. Thanks, everyone.